We have all experienced situations where someone has tried to manipulate us. But did you know that we have the power to put an end to these toxic dynamics? Today we will show you how Sigma females say enough to manipulation and destroy manipulative people. True strength lies in self-awareness. Sigma females, with their keen emotional perception, are experts at unmasking the manipulative tactics others employ. Rather than falling into the web of control, they choose to understand the underlying motivations of those who seek to dominate them. I invite you to delve deeper into how Sigma females destroy manipulative people. Get ready to discover the secrets behind their unique strength and resilience, the same qualities that make them so captivating and unstoppable. This ability allows them not only to protect themselves, but also to establish authentic relationships based on mutual respect. Women who have cultivated strong self-esteem and a deep sense of identity are essentially immune to manipulation. Valuing their independence and authenticity above all else, these women possess an internal compass that allows them to easily discern between truth and falsehood. Their self-confidence makes them less likely to fall into the traps of those who seek to control or deceive them. Instead of being victims, these women become protagonists of their own narrative. With uncanny mental acuity, they deflect manipulation attempts, using their strategic thinking to unmask even the most subtle control tactics. With keen instincts and a strategic mind, they manage to radically turn situations around, turning manipulation into an opportunity to expose the truth. Their unwavering confidence allows them to confront any obstacle and widely spread the tactics used to exert control, inspiring others to do the same and creating a safer environment for all. The Sigma female embodies understated elegance and quiet strength. Away from the spotlight, she operates with a strategic calm that makes her immune to manipulation. His approach is as subtle as it is powerful, masterfully unraveling power plays and control tactics. With a sharp mind and innate intuition, she diffuses the most complex situations, proving that true strength lies in intelligence and self-reliance. Dive with me into the fascinating world of Sigma females and discover how their enigmatic strength makes them the perfect antidote to manipulation. Get ready to unravel the mysteries that surround them and understand why their resilience makes them so irresistible. Chapter 1. Ability to discover lies. The Sigma female has an infallible radar for detecting manipulation. Her ability to identify patterns of behavior makes it almost impossible to fool her, which keeps manipulators at bay. Sigma females tend to have a great capacity for observation and highly developed intuition. This allows them to pick up on inconsistencies in body language, facial micro-expressions, and tone of voice, which often betray a lie. The Sigma female's quick wit disarms manipulators. Her innate intuition prevents her from accurately calculating how far her mind games can go, keeping her on the edge of her seat. When someone is trying to trick a Sigma female, she doesn't just listen to the words, which practically bounce off her radar. Her intuition is sharp and picks up on subtle cues like a slight hesitation, a change in tone, or even a quick glance. Rather than confronting the lie directly, this person opts for a more subtle strategy. She prefers to let the liar continue to build her false narrative, knowing that contradictions and exaggerations will eventually come to light. While the liar gloats over his deception, she, with a sharp and observant mind, is dismantling his elaborate plan, proving to be far more cunning than he ever imagined. This strategic patience allows the truth to reveal itself without the need for immediate confrontation. The situation is similar to that of a feline that, with calculated malice, offers its prey a rope that seems harmless. As the mouse becomes more and more entangled in the ropes, the cat watches with satisfaction as he loses control of the situation and then bends it to his will. The trickster continues to weave his intricate web of lies, completely oblivious to the fact that his victim, a woman of uncommon intelligence, is carefully unraveling every thread of his deception. With the meticulousness of a seasoned detective, she is piecing together the truth piece by piece, getting ever closer to unmasking their farce. This ability to detect lies is not just a passive skill, it is a powerful tool in your arsenal. Sigma females use this talent to navigate social interactions with precision, ensuring they remain in control and never fall victim to manipulation. They can spot a scammer a mile away and easily avoid any traps set for them. What makes this skill even more impressive is the humor they often bring to it. Sigma females don't take themselves too seriously, and this extends to how they deal with liars. They may play along for a while by throwing out a few snide comments or raising an eyebrow just to see how far the liar will go. It's like a game of cat and mouse where the cat is always one step ahead and the mouse has no idea what's coming. Number 2, talent for exposing manipulators. They pretend to be innocent victims, a ploy that Sigma females employ masterfully. With innate insight, they are able to unmask manipulators, exposing their true intentions with disarming elegance. Their mind games are so sophisticated that those who try to fool them end up trapped in their own web of lies. They can pretend to fall for the deception so convincingly that manipulators think they've found an easy target. But what these manipulators don't realize is that they are walking right into a well-planned trap. The Sigma female acts like she's buying into the lies. It's almost an art. She nods, maybe asks a few innocent-sounding questions to keep up the act. The manipulator feels confident in his supposed success. He piles up more lies, convinced that he is completely deceiving her. It's like watching someone walk right into a trap, with no idea what's about to happen. While the manipulator thinks he's in control, the Sigma female is actually gathering all the information she needs. She's taking note of every detail, watching every move, and letting them sink deeper into their own lies. It's almost funny how blind the manipulator is to the fact that they are the ones being fooled. When the Sigma female decides the time is right, she turns the tables with a knowing smile and a few choice words, revealing that she has been following them all along. The look of surprise and confusion on the manipulator's faces is priceless. It's like watching a magician reveal the secrets behind his tricks, leaving everyone stunned. This act of playing dumb is a smart move that forces manipulators to reveal their true intentions. By pretending to be deceived, the Sigma female gives them enough rope to hang themselves, and when she finally exposes the truth, the manipulator is left helplessly trapped in the web of his own lies. Number 3, impenetrable silence. Sigma females are masters of the art of imperturbability. In the face of manipulation and provocation, they maintain an enviable calm, like a serene lake that reflects the storm without being disturbed. Their ability to not react, far from being passivity, is a conscious choice that gives them absolute control of the situation. They gracefully ignore manipulators' attempts to destabilize them, keeping them at a distance with an impenetrable wall of indifference. When manipulators try their usual tricks, hoping to see you nervous or eager to please, they are met with impenetrable calm and silence. But this isn't just any silence. It's the kind that makes you question your own intentions. It's the quiet confidence of someone who knows their worth and isn't easily fazed. Imagine, a manipulator throws out a loaded comment, hoping to stir up some drama or get an emotional reaction, and the Sigma female responds with a calm expression. Maybe she raises an eyebrow if she's feeling generous. Manipulators are baffled by the Sigma female. Her ability to see through people makes any attempt at control fruitless. The manipulator, expecting a reaction, ends up talking to himself and is trapped in his own thoughts. It's like trying to start a fire with wet matches, completely useless and increa. Sigma females don't just hold back their reactions, they create an air of mystery. Their silence sends a clear message. I see right through you and it doesn't bother me at all. This lack of response unbalances manipulators, leaving them confused, waiting for a response that never comes, with no drama to feed on. Manipulators thrive on chaos and control, but the Sigma female offers neither of these, making their tactics completely ineffective. It's not about being passive-aggressive, it's a calculated move. By not giving manipulators any emotional feedback, Sigma females take away their power. They don't fan the flames, and without that fanning, the manipulator's plans quickly fall apart. It is a silent resistance, a confrontation where the Sigma female always has the advantage simply because she refuses to play along. Number 4, they are assertive and dominant. When pushed, Sigma females have an incredible ability to go from calm and collected to fiercely assertive and dominant in an instant. It's like watching a cat peacefully lounging one moment and pouncing with laser focus the next. Manipulators who mistake your calm demeanor for weakness are in for a nasty surprise if they push too hard. When someone crosses the line, the Sigma female's assertiveness kicks in like a hidden superpower. Sigma females are like icebergs, cold and impassive on the outside, strong and resilient on the inside. Manipulators, like waves, crash against this solid surface without managing to move it even an inch. The calm of Sigma females is a powerful weapon, capable of disarming any adversary. You don't need to raise your voice or make a scene. Just the change in your behavior is enough to make even the most experienced manipulator think twice. It's the Sigma female's sudden surge of unwavering confidence that knocks them off balance. One moment they think they're dealing with someone nice, and the next they're up against a formidable force that won't budge an inch. Your assertiveness isn't just about standing your ground, it's about taking control of the situation with pinpoint precision. Sigma females don't waste words or energy when they become assertive. Their words are sharp and their stance is unyielding. It's like being hit by a verbal freight train. Unexpected and unstoppable manipulators, who typically prey on indecision or weakness, quickly realize they are being outnumbered and fight to regain control. What's often funny is that manipulators never see it coming. They think they have the upper hand only to find out they've been playing a game, one they can't win. It's like poking a sleeping lion thinking it's a harmless kitten, and then being surprised when it roars back. The assertiveness of the Sigma female is both a revelation and a deterrent that makes it clear that she will not be trifled with. What makes this shift so effective is its unpredictability. Sigma females keep their assertiveness in reserve, using it only when absolutely necessary. This strategic restraint makes their assertive moments even more powerful and unforgettable. They are not aggressive by nature, but when the situation requires it, they can deliver a verbal beating. The Sigma female's unwavering confidence unsettles manipulators. By not seeking external validation, they can't use their insecurities as a weapon, leaving them without tools to exert their influence. 5. They don't fit into imposed molds. Sigma females are the embodiment of self-determination. Freed from the pressure to conform to societal expectations, these women forge their own path. They are not bound by pre-established standards of beauty, success, or behavior. Instead, they embrace their uniqueness and live by their own values. Their independence is their greatest strength, allowing them to make authentic choices and live a full life on their own terms. This makes them a nightmare for manipulators who rely on social expectations to exert control. A Sigma female is unwavering in the face of external pressure. When someone tries to influence her decisions against her principles or goals, it's like trying to change the course of a river with your bare hands. His conviction is as solid as a rock, and no outside force can shake it. Sigma females have a rock-solid sense of who they are and know exactly what they want or don't want. Attempts to guilt or shame them into complying with a manipulator's demands are met with unwavering resistance and often a sarcastic smile that says, "Nice try, but no thanks." The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. Sigma females don't get bogged down in long debates or explanations about their choices. They simply say no, and that's it. It's refreshingly straightforward and leaves manipulators baffled, as they are used to wearing people down with persistent demands and emotional blackmail. With a Sigma female, those tactics are about as effective as trying to convince a cat to take a bath. What makes this even more impressive is how easily they maintain their independence, not feeling the need to justify their decisions to anyone. It's not arrogance, it's a deep understanding that your life is yours to live, not a stage for others to direct. This level of self-assurance is repellent to manipulators who thrive on uncertainty and doubt. There's also a humorous side to their defiance. Manipulators often find themselves confused and frustrated, wondering why their usual tricks aren't working. It's like watching someone try to sell ice to an Eskimo. Sigma females see through these attempts and often enjoy the bewildered look on the manipulator's face when they realize they've hit a brick wall. Number 6. They are extremely reserved. As a defense mechanism against manipulators, Sigma females are experts at keeping their personal lives private, and this discretion is their secret weapon against manipulators by keeping their personal details to themselves. They create an impenetrable shield. It's like they have built-in radar to detect nonsense, and their privacy is the ultimate defense system. But it's not about being reserved without reason. Sigma females know that knowledge is power, and they don't give that power away easily. They share enough to be polite, but never so much that they become vulnerable. It's like playing poker with the best cards, but never letting anyone see your hand. The less people know about them, the less they can use against you. The funny thing about their approach is how they can be so engaging without revealing much. Conversations with a Sigma female may seem like charming small talk, but then you'll realize you didn't learn anything deeply personal about her. You may mention a favorite book or talk about a recent trip, but your deepest thoughts and feelings remain off limits. In a world where oversharing is the norm, Sigma females are refreshingly mysterious. They don't post all the details of their lives on social media or tell their stories to anyone who will listen. This leaves manipulators frustrated trying to gather information that just isn't there. With nothing to go on, manipulators are left trying to solve a puzzle with most of the pieces missing. This level of privacy isn't just about protecting themselves, it's also about maintaining control by carefully choosing what they share. Sigma females make sure they stay in charge of their own story. They don't let anyone else dictate the narrative of their life. This control keeps manipulators at a distance, unable to gain influence or find a way into the world of Sigma females. Number 7. Use reverse psychology. Sigma females are master strategists who flip the script on any controlling interaction. With almost supernatural insight, they unravel manipulative tactics and use them to their own advantage. Their subtle humor and sharp intelligence allow them to disarm their opponents with elegance and ease, proving that the best defense is often a well-planned attack. When someone tries to pull the strings, a Sigma female not only sees through it, she takes those strings and starts running the show herself. She listens intently, watches how the manipulator operates, and then subtly guides their behavior. It's like a game of chess where she's always a few steps ahead, setting up the perfect checkmate without the other person realizing they're losing. The real fun begins when the Sigma female begins to subtly manipulate the manipulator. She can follow their suggestions just enough to lead them down a specific path while directing them toward an outcome she has already planned. It's like she's saying, "You think you're in control, but guess what? I'm the one in charge here." Manipulators who are used to making the decisions suddenly find themselves on shaky ground, trying their usual tactics, but nothing seems to work as expected. Sigma females' answers are perfectly balanced, sometimes pulling back just enough to keep you guessing. The manipulator feels it is like playing poker with a deck that keeps changing, and they can't understand why they keep losing. While the manipulator sinks deeper and deeper into bewilderment and confusion, the Sigma female remains completely calm and serene. She never shows her cards, never gets agitated, and always remains calm, while the manipulator grows increasingly frustrated as his usual tricks fail. It's a lesson in subtle control with the Sigma female as the unflappable teacher. It's not just about taking control for the sake of it, it's a clever way for Sigma females to protect themselves while exposing the manipulator's true intentions. Turning tactics back on the manipulator not only neutralizes the threat, but also reveals the manipulator's weaknesses. It's a powerful way to stay in charge without ever raising your voice or causing a scene. Number 8. They are active listeners. Did you know that active listening is the superpower of Sigma females? Sigma females are known for their active listening skills, a skill that goes beyond hearing words. Their empathic listening allows them to tune into the underlying emotions and thoughts in conversations, giving them a significant advantage over manipulators. While most people listen just to respond, Sigma females listen to truly understand, and this deep understanding often flips the script on anyone trying to trick them. By paying attention to nonverbal details such as tone of voice, body language, and micro-expressions, Sigma females can detect inconsistencies and manipulation, thereby protecting themselves from negative influences. Furthermore, their ability to paraphrase and ask clarifying questions demonstrates a genuine interest in the other person, fostering an environment of trust and respect. When a Sigma female is in a conversation, she isn't just listening to words, she picks up on the tone, context, and real motive behind what is being said. It's like having a mental magnifying glass, analyzing every detail to see the bigger picture. This type of approach can make manipulators feel uncomfortable because their usual tricks are analyzed and exposed on the spot. The beauty of this skill is how subtle it is. A Sigma female can sit back and nod thoughtfully, while the manipulator thinks he is weaving a clever story. She asks questions that seem casual, seemingly innocent, but are actually carefully designed hooks to bring out the hidden truth. It's like watching a skilled detective piece together clues, unraveling the contradictions while the culprit thinks he's getting away with it. There's a funny side to this, too. Sigma females often let manipulators believe they're getting somewhere. The manipulator, believing he has control over the interaction, perceives the Sigma female as a simple listener, submissive and passive. However, this perception is misleading. Behind her apparent calm, the Sigma female is weaving an intricate web of carefully calculated questions and observations. With each intervention, the Sigma female subtly guides the conversation into uncharted territory, prompting the manipulator to reveal information he had never planned to share. His silence is not a sign of weakness, but a master tactic to unravel the true intentions and motivations of his interlocutor. It's like building a house of cards without realizing that a little breeze from the Sigma female will soon knock it down. The Sigma female is a consummate strategist. While the manipulator revels in his apparent mastery of the situation, she is working on a deeper level. With infinite patience and a sharp mind, she observes every word, every gesture, every inflection of voice. Through seemingly innocent questions, she dismantles the manipulator's defenses, exposing his vulnerabilities and forcing him to reveal his true intentions. Her ability to listen attentively and respond accurately makes her a formidable adversary. Active listening also means that Sigma females remember details. This can confuse manipulators because they often rely on others to forget things. When a Sigma female remembers something from a past conversation, it can make the manipulator question every lie and truth they have ever told. The real power of active listening is in using information as leverage, and Sigma females use what they learn to drive conversations and outcomes. That's why they are always one step ahead, not because they are manipulative, but because they understand the situation better than anyone else. This often leaves manipulators reeling as their attempts to control history remain blocked. In the end, active listening makes Sigma females tough opponents in any conversation. Their ability to truly understand and remember what is said gives them the advantage by helping them navigate social interactions with ease and accuracy. Manipulators who hope to lead are outmatched by someone who listens with more than just their ears. The Sigma female is an independent thinker who challenges norms and expectations. Her unique approach allows her to see the world from a different perspective, making her immune to outside influences. With a creative mind and a magnetic personality, she attracts those around her, but at the same time maintains a distance that protects her from negative energies. She is a force of nature, powerful and autonomous. The Sigma female is a fascinating enigma. With unwavering self-confidence, she navigates life with a serenity that baffles those who try to dominate her. Her ability to stay focused on her goals, even in the midst of turbulence, is astonishing. With almost imperceptible grace, she eludes traps and obstacles, revealing a resilience that makes her practically invulnerable. The Sigma female possesses exceptional emotional intelligence that allows her to understand people on a deep level. This skill, combined with her ability to maintain a healthy emotional distance, makes her a master of human relations. With genuine empathy, she can connect with others without losing sight of her own interests. Her approach is both compassionate and strategic, making her a highly admired person. Do you know any woman with these characteristics? Do you identify with her? Leave us your opinion in the comments. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring the exquisite and powerful feminine world together.